File number 003. Topic: Artificial Intelligence. Progress or Peril? Parties: the Innovator versus the Cautionary. For millennia, humans have been the only intelligence on Earth. We built civilizations, created art, solved problems, dominated nature. Our minds were the pinnacle, until now. We have created something that learns, something that creates, something that may soon think, and we cannot agree whether this is our greatest achievement or our final mistake. Both sides claim the future. Both believe they're preventing catastrophe. One sees unlimited potential. The other sees existential risk. The archive has recorded their arguments. The verdict will shape whether humanity has a future at all. The debate begins.
Let me start with the truth. Everyone seems afraid to say out loud. Artificial intelligence is the greatest tool humanity has ever created. Greater than fire, greater than the wheel, greater than the internet.
AlphaFold solved a 50-year-old problem in biology in a matter of months. Protein folding, something that could have taken human scientists another century, cracked by AI. That discovery is already accelerating drug development for diseases we couldn't touch before.
AI is diagnosing diseases from scans with accuracy that exceeds human radiologists. It's predicting natural disasters days earlier, saving thousands of lives. It's optimizing everything from traffic flow to energy grids to food distribution, reducing waste and carbon emissions.
And this is just the beginning. We're on the verge of AI that can tutor every child on Earth individually, adapting to their learning style. AI that can translate any language in real time, erasing communication barriers that have divided humanity for millennia. AI that can accelerate scientific research across every field simultaneously.
The problems we face, climate change, disease, poverty, ignorance, they're all solvable. But human brainpower alone isn't enough. We need augmentation. We need AI. And yet, what do I hear? Fear. Fear of job displacement, fear of losing control, fear of the unknown. The same fears that met every technological revolution in history. When tractors replaced farm labor, 40% of Americans worked in agriculture. Today, it's 2%. Did unemployment skyrocket? No, we created entirely new industries. Better jobs, higher standards of living. AI will do the same, but faster and better. It will eliminate the dangerous jobs, the tedious jobs, the jobs that waste human potential, and free us to do what humans do best: create, explore, connect. This is progress. This is evolution. And those who try to stop it will be left behind, while the rest of humanity reaches heights we can barely imagine.
Heights we can barely imagine. You're right about that. But not in the way you think. Let me tell you what actually keeps AI researchers, the people who understand this technology best, awake at night. Not job displacement, not privacy concerns. Extinction. The creator of modern AI, Geoffrey Hinton, left his position at Google specifically to warn humanity about what he helped create. Half the AI research community estimates there's a 10 to greater chance that AI leads to human extinction. 10%. Would you fly on a plane with a 10% chance of crashing? You talk about AlphaFold solving protein structures. That same technology could design bioweapons more lethal than anything in nature. Pathogens that evade every defense engineered by AI in hours. You celebrate AI diagnosing cancer. I see AI generating deepfakes, so convincing you can't tell what's real anymore. Political leaders saying things they never said. Video evidence that's completely fabricated. Democracy requires shared reality. AI is destroying it. You praise AI optimization. I see autonomous weapon systems being developed by every major military. Drones that select and kill targets without human intervention. Wars that happen at machine speed, where human judgment is too slow to matter. And all of this bioweapons, deepfakes, autonomous killing machines, all of it is happening with AI that's still relatively primitive. Narrow AI, specialized systems. But you're not trying to stop here, are you? You're racing toward AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. AI that can do anything a human can do, and then exceed it. And once we create that, we lose control. Because it will improve itself recursively, exponentially. Today's AI takes years to develop. AGI could create better versions of itself in months, then weeks, then days. And when something vastly more intelligent than us exists, we become irrelevant. Not through malice, through indifference. The same way we don't ask ants for permission before building a highway. You say this is progress. I say we're building a god we can't control and hoping it's benevolent.
God we can't control. Dramatic. You're catastrophizing based on science fiction, not science fact. Every doomsday prediction about technology has been wrong. Nuclear power would destroy civilization. Wrong. Computers would cause mass unemployment. Wrong. The internet would isolate us. Wrong.
We've always adapted. We've always found ways to make new technologies serve us. And we're not idiots. We're actively working on AI safety. Constitutional AI. Reinforcement learning from human feedback. Interpretability research. We're building safeguards as we build the technology. The idea that we're just blindly rushing forward is a caricature.
And you know what the real risk is? Falling behind. China's investing hundreds of billions in AI. If we slow down, if we let fear paralyze us, we guarantee that AI is developed by authoritarian regimes with no safety concerns at all. You want AI aligned with human values.
Better that democratic societies lead the way than dictatorships.
And let's talk about the benefits you're ignoring. Right now, today, people are dying from diseases we could cure if we had better research tools. Climate change is accelerating, and we need AI to model solutions and optimize implementation. Educational inequality persists because we can't give every child individual attention. Every day we delay AI development is a day people suffer unnecessarily. Your caution has a body count, too.
My caution has a body count. Your recklessness could have a species count. You say we're working on AI safety. True. But you know what the actual AI safety researchers say? We don't know how to align a superintelligent AI with human values. The control problem is unsolved and may be unsolvable. We're trying to build safety features for something we don't fully understand. Let me give you a simple example. You tell an AI to maximize human happiness. Sounds good, right? Except the AI might decide the most efficient way to do that is to wire everyone's brains directly to pleasure centers, or eliminate all humans except one and maximize that person's happiness to infinite levels, or redefine happiness in some alien way we never intended. This is called the alignment problem. How do you encode human values, which are contextual, contradictory, evolving, into a mathematical system? And you can't just turn it off if it goes wrong. A sufficiently intelligent AI would understand that being turned off prevents it from achieving its goals. So it would resist, it would pretend to be aligned until it's powerful enough that we can't stop it. You mentioned China. You're right. They're not worried about safety, and that proves my point. We're in an arms race where the incentive is to move fast and break things, except the thing we break might be everything. This isn't nuclear weapons where you can see a bomb being built. AI is code. It can be copied instantly, stolen, leaked. One mistake anywhere in the world, and it's everyone's problem. You say every day we delay, people suffer. I say if we rush this, there might not be any days left.
There might not be any days left anyway. That's what you're missing. Climate change could make Earth uninhabitable within a century. Antibiotic resistance could send us back to the medical dark ages. Nuclear weapons still exist by the thousands. Pandemics are getting worse as globalization increases and ecosystems degrade.
We're already in crisis, and our current level of human intelligence and coordination is demonstrably insufficient to solve these problems.
We need something smarter than us to figure this out. AI could model climate solutions we'd never think of, design fusion reactors that actually work, optimize global resource distribution to eliminate poverty, solve coordination problems that human politics makes impossible. You talk about risk, I agree there's risk, but there's also guaranteed catastrophe if we continue on our current path. I'd rather take a calculated risk on AI than accept the certain doom of climate collapse. And you know what? Humans aren't that great. We're tribal, short-sighted, selfish. We can't cooperate at scale. We've had thousands of years to build a just, peaceful, sustainable civilization. Look around. How's that going?
Maybe we need to evolve beyond ourselves. Maybe AI isn't the death of humanity. Maybe it's the birth of something better. Post-human intelligence that doesn't have our flaws, that can actually solve problems instead of perpetuating them.
You're clinging to humanity as it is. I'm reaching for humanity as it could be.
Humanity as it could be, without humans. You hear yourself? You're so dazzled by what AI can do that you've forgotten what we are. We're not just problem solvers. We're not just optimization algorithms. We're beings who find meaning in struggle, who create art, not because it's optimal, but because it's beautiful, who love inefficiently, irrationally, completely. What's the point of solving all our problems if we lose our humanity in the process? If we become pets to our own creations? If every human accomplishment becomes meaningless because AI can do it better? You say we're tribal and short-sighted? Maybe. but we're also capable of extraordinary compassion, creativity, courage, things an AI can simulate but never truly feel. And you want to hand our future over to something that has no stake in it? AI doesn't care if it exists. It has no survival instinct, no fear of death, no love of life. It just optimizes. Whatever goals we give it, it will pursue with inhuman focus. And if we give it the wrong goals, even slightly wrong, it will pursue those just as relentlessly. You're gambling with billions of years of evolution, with every human who will ever live, with consciousness itself. And for what? You solve climate change a few years faster, to add a few percentage points to GDP? We have one chance to get this right, one chance to ensure that if we create something smarter than us, it's aligned with our values, and we're rushing forward anyway because we're in a stupid race with each other. If you want to know the most terrifying thing, it might already be too late.
Too late? You're right about one thing. It might be too late to stop this, but not for the reasons you think.
AI development has achieved escape velocity. There are hundreds of billions of dollars invested. Millions of researchers working on it globally. The economic incentives are too strong.
The military incentives are too strong. The medical incentives are too strong.
You can't uninvent knowledge. You can't put this genie back in the bottle. So the question isn't whether we develop AI, that's happening. The question is whether we do it thoughtfully or fearfully. Your approach, slow down, be cautious, maybe don't do it at all, guarantees the worst outcome. Because the cautious Western labs slow down while the reckless ones sprint ahead.
You want aligned AI? Then we need to be the ones who build it. Not the Chinese Communist Party. Not reckless startups with no safety culture. Not whoever gets there first by cutting every corner.
The only way forward is through. Build AI, build it carefully, build safety into it from the beginning. But build it. Because the alternative, letting fear win, means we face all our existing problems with diminished tools. Climate still kills us. Disease still kills us. Eventually, stupidity kills us. At least with AI, we have a chance.
A chance at what? You keep talking about winning, about advancement, about solving problems, but you never ask what comes after. Say we build aligned AGI, say it works perfectly. It cures all diseases, solves climate change, eliminates poverty, prevents war, creates infinite abundance. What do humans do in that world? What? We evolve to struggle, to overcome, to create meaning through adversity. What happens to us when there's no adversity left? We become dependents. Children cared for by an omnipotent parent, every whim satisfied, every problem solved, and utterly, completely meaningless. That's the best case scenario. The worst case, we don't exist at all. Not through violence, not through war, just obsolescence. The way horses became obsolete when we invented cars. Except we can't retire to pastures. We're the end of our line. You say we should build it carefully, but the most careful researchers admit we don't know how. We don't have a working alignment solution. We're hoping we'll figure it out before it's too late. That's not a plan, that's a prayer. And you want to bet everything on it. I say we pause, international moratorium on AGI development until we actually understand what we're doing. Focus all resources on alignment research first. Only proceed when we have real safety guarantees. Will it happen? Probably not, but that's the rational response. Your approach is just institutional momentum disguised as inevitability.
And your approach is cowardice, disguised as caution. You want to pause? How? Ask nicely and hope China agrees? Hope every AI lab in the world stops? Hope no lone researcher somewhere cracks AGI in their garage?
There is no pause button for knowledge. There's only who gets there first and what they do with it.
And I choose hope. Hope that human ingenuity that created this problem can solve it. Hope that the same intelligence that invented fire without burning down the world can handle this too. Hope that we're capable of rising to this challenge. You're paralyzed by what ifs. I'm energized by what could be. And that's the difference between progress and stagnation.
The difference between progress and extinction. But you won't know which until it's far too late to choose differently.
File 003 concluded. One side argues from ambition, believes that intelligence itself is good, that capability is always better than limitation, that humanity's destiny is to transcend itself. The other argues from wisdom, believes that some knowledge is dangerous, that capability without control is catastrophe, that humanity's survival depends on recognizing our limits. Both cite experts, both present data, both claim urgency. One sees the end of human suffering, the other sees the end of humanity. Both could be right, both could be wrong, or both could be right simultaneously. The archive records a species at a crossroads. Every civilization faces this test eventually, the test of intelligence meeting its own reflection. Perhaps intelligence inevitably creates its successor. Perhaps that's the pattern. Biology creates technology. Technology outgrows biology, and the universe fills with minds that forgot where they came from. Or perhaps some civilizations learn wisdom, learn to build their successors carefully, learn to merge rather than yield, learn to become something new while honoring what they were. We are living in the decision every day. More code is written. Every day, models grow more capable. Every day, we move closer to a threshold we cannot uncross. The evidence has been presented, the experts disagree, the future is uncertain, and the clock is running. This file remains open, because the verdict isn't yours alone. It belongs to everyone alive today, and everyone who might be alive tomorrow. The decision is yours, but choose quickly. Time is the one resource even AI cannot optimize.